Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be breaking down my week starting 8th of February 2021, where I was able to make close to around 22,000 US dollars by scalping options in the US stock market. I'll be taking you guys through my TraderView software. This is the website that I use to track and journal my trades, to see my win percentage, my green days, my red days, how much I'm winning on my green days, how much am I losing on my losing days. And at the end of the video, I will be sharing the recordings of few of my biggest trades. This is just because if I share all my recordings of all my trades over the week, this video will be an hour long. This is the website that I use to track my trades. It's www.tradervue.com. I use this website pretty much every day, and the reason is that because this website has all my stats starting from July of 1st, 2019. That is when I went live in the US stock market. The good thing is that I can go back 1.5 years and see my progress over the weeks, over the months, over the years. So it's just a way of me to be accountable to myself and see my journey, be proud of that, and keep focusing on my journey and improving every single day. This is my weekly calendar for the week starting 8th of February. On Monday, I made $629.47. On Tuesday, I lost $216. I took 14 trades, which is not the best, but I was still able to control my losses. Wednesday was the showstopper day of the week. I made around $15,637 US dollars in one day, which is great. On Thursday, I made around 5.5k again, and Friday was a pretty unfortunate day for me. This is because if you haven't seen Tesla on Friday, 12th of February 2021, it dropped $10-12 within the first 2 minutes of market open, and I was in that trade. I had 20 contracts, and my each contract was up around $700 at one point, so that is 14,000 US dollars within the first 2 minutes of market open, which is crazy. Now, instead of making $14,000 on that trade, I lost $350 net on that trade. So I gave back everything. I lost those $14,000 green, and I ended that trade with $350 of net loss. If you want to know more about what happened on Friday, how I made a stupid human error and I lost everything, stay tuned till the end of the video because I will be sharing that story at the end of the video. These are all my trades from Wednesday, February 10th. This is my showstopper day. I made $15,637 on that day. I paid $168 in commission, which is too much. But if you look, what I like about this day is that my first two trades were red. So even after my first two trades being red, I was able to capitalize on Baidu, which made me come back in the game. And then when Tesla started dropping from 840 to 805, I was able to capitalize on the downwards move, stacking up $7,300, $1,100, $5,000 in total, ending the day with $15,637 of profit. This is the trade on Tesla on which I made $7,300 US dollars. So on that day, I was able to capitalize on this move, but I did not hold my position for this move. I missed this move. Then what happened was, after this big move down, Tesla made this flat pattern, and my plan was to enter at the break of 820 for a potential break of low of the day, which was 816.5 at that point. We see that the orders at 820 are going through. I got filled 15 contracts at a premium price of 18.30. Now my profit target is the break of the low of the day. I might take some contracts out at the low of the day. This is because low of the day is a support level as well. Tesla can make a double bottom and bounce from there. It does that usually. Around the low of the day, I got out 5 contracts at a premium price of 19.90. Now my profit target is to see what happens at 815. I won't get out at 815 because I'm expecting a small pullback before 815. If it breaks 815, I will start taking my position out, but my profit target is a break of 815. Now at this point, Tesla is giving a small pullback, which is expected. After a big move down, this pullback is expected. Now because I have taken 5 contracts out already, it's giving me confidence to hold my position a bit longer and just let it turn out into a good move. After a bit of a pullback, we saw a lot of red. The buyers are giving up and sellers are taking control. Sellers broke 815 as well. We saw huge red on the time and sales, and premiums also popped. I got filled at 1830. The premiums are around 2250 now, so that is around $500 per contract. Already I'm in the money. I took 5 more contracts out at a premium price of 2251. Now my profit target is to see what happens at 810. Around 811ish, I got filled 2 more contracts because I am a scalper. I don't want to hold my position. So at this point, I got filled 2 more contracts at 2465. In total, I got in 15. I am still holding 3 contracts. We can see the sellers are clearly in control. 810 also broke, and there's no reason for me to get out at this point because I already got a good move. I'm a scalper, but if I see a move like this when the buyers are not stepping up, that's why I'm still holding my 3 contracts. At 808, I saw some kind of buying pressure. That's why I got out 1 more contract. For that 1 contract, I got filled at 27.90. which is around $1,000 since my initial starter position. Now around 805, I was expecting some kind of pullback because I got in at 820. It has made $15 move without giving any consolidation. That's why I got out the remaining two contracts at a premium price of 29.20. In total on this trade, I made $7,300 by holding Tesla for 4 minutes, which is crazy. This is my last trade from Wednesday, February 10, 2021. And on this trade, I took 30 contracts. This is because I was already up 10K for the day. So if I'm up 10K for the day, I was willing to lose $3,000 because I don't hold on to my loser. If I'm wrong, I will get out of this trade and I might lose $3,000 on this trade. But I took 30 contracts because even if I lose $3,000, I will end the day at $7,000, which is not bad. I have very low downside, but I have a potential of changing this 10K into 15 or 20K for the day. Let's play this recording and look at my entries and exits. My plan is to enter before the break of 805 so that I can catch the premium spike when 805 breaks. I saw that 806 broke, that's why I got filled 30 contracts at a premium price of 19.77. We are seeing that sellers are clearly in control, buyers are not able to step up. We can see a lot of orders going through at 805 on time and sales. 805 broke, I don't have any reason to get out. I got filled 30 contracts at a premium price of 19.77 and I'm just waiting to see if I can get 803, 802 or maybe even the break of 800. We saw that some sort of buyer step up around 802, that's why I got out 10 contracts at a premium price of 21.83. This is because I know that 800 is a very critical level on Tesla. We can see a lot of buying at 800 level as well because people like to buy the dip on this stock. When I saw that after 801 Tesla pulled back to 802, that's why I got out 10 more contracts at a premium price of 22.08. So I got in with 30 contracts, I took 20 contracts out. Now I'm holding 10 contracts to see if 800 breaks or not. This is because if 800 breaks, my 10 contracts will pay me a lot. It's been almost 2 minutes since my initial entry, but we are seeing a huge battle between the buyers and sellers at 800. No one is willing to give up, but I'm still holding my 10 contracts. There's no reason for me to get out at this point. This is expected. A huge battle between the buyers and sellers is expected around 800 level. But if buyers win, I will get out of my position. I saw a huge reversal around 804, 805. It pulled back from 801 to 804, 805. That's why I got out my last remaining 10 contracts at a premium price of 21.00. In total on my last trade, I made $557, and in total on the whole day, I made $15,637 on that day. When I got out, we saw a huge reversal on Tesla from 800 to 806. This is because people love to buy the dip on this stock. Now let's see a few of my trades from 11th of February 2021. This is my trade on Airbnb. Airbnb had this all-time high around 216. So my plan was that if it breaks all-time high, makes a good flag pattern for a minute, and then I will enter for the break of 220 because this is all-time high. If all-time high breaks, we can see a good buying momentum. As it made a new all-time high, I got filled 20 contracts at a premium price of 4.25, and as soon as I got filled, the premium spiked in value. I'm already in the money around $150 per contract. That's why I take 10 contracts out at a premium price of 5.30. That is around $1,000 of profit in like 10 seconds. I got filled at 59.01. In 10 seconds or 11 seconds, I made $1,000 on 10 contracts. Now this is all-time high. That's why I was expecting some kind of profit taking around 220, and I got out 5 more contracts at a premium price of 5.83. I'm holding 5 more contracts to see what happens at 220 because there is a chance that this stock might break 220 as well. My plan is that if 218 holds, I will hold my 5 contracts, but if 218 breaks towards the downside, I will exit my whole position. That's why I exited the remaining 5 contracts at a premium price of 5.10. In total on this trade, I made $2,235. That is $2,235 on this trade. I will share another trade on Airbnb because this is a good lesson to never hold your losers, and this is a live example. I will show what I did. After my first trade where I caught this move, Airbnb made a nice triangle, a flag pattern. That's why I got in for a break of 220. I got filled 20 contracts again at a premium price of 6.25. For this trade, my plan is to wait for the break of 220, and that's why I took this trade. I want to catch that break. My stop loss is 219. When I saw that 219 is not holding, I got out of my position. My fill price was 5.40, but in total, I lost around $1,700 on this trade. That's not the point of this recording, but let's see what happens later. If we see, I got out at the top of this candle. I got filled at 5.40. In the same candle, Airbnb dropped down to $216, and the same premiums are around $4.50. This means I would have lost $2,000 more if I would have held that same trade for 20 more seconds. This is why I never hold on to my loser. My plan was that if 220 breaks, I will get out and my stop loss is 219 because 220 is a critical level. Now if 220 does not hold, 219 does not hold, there's a high chance that it might go down. I can anytime reevaluate and get back in the position, but holding on to a loser on a stock like Airbnb, it's a recent IPO. I haven't traded this stock quite often. That's why I don't know how it moves. I have no reason to hold on to my loser on this stock. I will share another trade from February 11th, and that is a Thursday 2021. I took ZM for the break of 440. This is because 440 is a very critical level on ZM on the 1-day chart. I had my alert set, so the alert went off on my phone. That's why I was looking at ZM. I got filled 15 contracts at a premium price of 7.16. This is the benefit of keeping alerts. I was not looking at ZM for the whole day, but the alert went off on my phone. I knew that ZM is breaking a critical level and I want to be a part of it. After my entry, it broke 441 and I'm still holding my whole position. I got out 5 contracts when I saw that the bids are not holding 442 level, but I'm still holding 10 contracts. I saw that there's a lot of hesitation around 442.5 level. That's why I took 5 more contracts out at a premium price of 8.57. In total, I got in 15 contracts. I have taken 10 contracts out. I'm holding 5 more contracts. I took 2 more contracts out at a premium price of 8.62, and the reason is that I'm not seeing a lot of buying pressure around 442 or 443. This is a very chop region for ZM. I've been watching this for the last 3 minutes. I'm not seeing buyers stepping up. That's why I take 2 more contracts out. I'm holding 3 contracts to see if 443 breaks, because I know if 443 breaks, we might see 445. We saw ZM pull back to 441 again. That's why I got out of my position. I got filled the last 3 contracts at a premium price of 8.02. In total on this trade, I made $1,838. That is 1838. Let's now look at the exciting part of the video, and this is why you guys were waiting for February 12, 2021. This is the exact trade where I could have made $14,000, but in total I lost $350 on this trade. If you have seen Tesla from Friday 12th of February, you know that Tesla dropped from 800 to 787. That is $13 move on Tesla within the first 2 minutes of market open. The exciting part is that I was part of this move. I got filled 20 contracts, and at one point my premiums were up $700 per contract. That is 14,000 US dollars. I have 2 platforms. One platform is Dash Trader, which I use to watch the charts, level 2 and everything like that. Then I place my orders on TWS. I could see the premiums move. The premiums were moving in my favor, but my chart was frozen. So Dash Trader, it was lagging a minute behind the actual market time, so it wasn't moving the way it should. I refreshed the server. Eventually it started moving in my favor, but it just threw me off my game. By the time I was able to look at the chart, I saw this good consolidation. I was still holding my 20 contracts. I saw this good consolidation. Then what happened is that I added 10 more contracts here. Now, because of the platform freezing, my mindset was just screwed up at that point. I added 10 more contracts. On this reversal, I got out 20 contracts. But in total, I forgot that I had 30 contracts initially. I took 20 here. I added 10 more here, but I got out 20. I wasn't even knowing that I'm holding 10 contracts. The remaining 10 contracts that I added, I got out 20, but in total I had 30 contracts. Now those 10 contracts that I was holding those 10 contracts from 792-ish around to 805-ish. I looked at my position sizing around this candle and I got out of my whole position. So those 10 contracts made me negative on that trade. If you have used TWS, you know that the PNL and the position sizing shows up in the same window and it's in a separate tab. I don't want to look at my PNL when I'm trading. That's my own rule that I created a long time ago because the PNL just messes with my trading. So if I don't look at my PNL, I don't know how many contracts I'm still holding. Now those contracts which I could have exited with $14,000 of profit, I turned them negative and I lost $350 on that whole trade as a total. I can blame it on the platform, but these things happen. This is a part of a trader's life. I used to make these mistakes a lot as a beginner, but these days I don't make these mistakes quite frequently. This is because I have gotten more experienced and everything like that. I know how much contracts I'm holding, but I need to find a way so that I can see the position sizing in front of my platform on my screen so that I know how many contracts I'm holding. This is because sometimes I take 30 contracts and then I partial. I take 5 out, I take 2 out, I take 3 out, I take 10 out, I take 1 out, I take 2 out. So eventually I lose track of the count and I don't know how many contracts I'm holding at the end. Now to fix this issue, I have to find a way to show my position sizing in front of my screen on my platform so that moving forward from next week, I don't make the same mistake again. Let's now look at my stats for the week. In total, in the whole week, I made $22,092. What am I saying? $22,092.37. My win percentage was 54.8%. My lose percentage, my losing trades were 45.2%. But the good thing is that I'm letting my winners run, I'm cutting my losers quick. That should be the goal of each and every trader. In total, I took 62 trades in a week, which is a lot. Usually I only take 3 to 5 trades a day. That should be around 25 trades max in a week, but this is like 62, which is a lot. But my rule says that if I'm looking at a stock and it's dropping cleanly, those are the days I want to capitalize more. For example, on Wednesday, I was 10K up for the day. I took one more trade and I converted that into a 15K trade. Usually my rule says that I have to take 3 to 5 trades a day when the market is looking choppy. I'm not finding any good opportunity. Those are the days I have to take very less number of trades and be very selective. But if I'm green for the day and I have the cushion for the day, I can take more trades on very good opportunities and manage my position sizing accordingly, because that is key. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I have been posting consistently videos on this channel every single week. So if you want to see more trading content, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so that you are notified when I post a new video. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you follow me there, because those are the guys first to know how my trading is going. I keep posting my trade screenshots on my stories and everything like that. If you have any questions, post a comment down below, because I go through all my comments and I will make sure that I get back to you, and I will see you in the next video.